Hello, Libra. Welcome to your August of 2021 general reading. This will be for the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant sign of Libra. This is a general reading. Obviously, it won't resonate for everybody, but I just want to say thank you for the returning viewers and for all the comments and the subscribers. There were more every time I turn around, and thank you for that. I can't do this without you, and it's great talking to you guys that comment. I do my very best to get back to you as soon as I can, even if it's just to say thank you or to acknowledge some sort of, tweak that you would like made. Anyway, if this is your first time here, welcome. Everybody's always welcome. Everybody, first time watchers, return watchers, cross watchers, always welcome. So bear that in mind. And if this is a channel that you would like to support, please do so. I don't do private readings. I just do this as a little give back. So I don't charge. I don't do private readings. I don't do celebrity readings. There's a lot of people who are very interested in what's going on with individual people, and I don't do that. I will never charge for this. It is only a gift if you freely give it away. So don't be scammed. A few people have reached out. It's not me. I don't know who's doing it, but if you see someone, asking for money and it's coming up as the name of my channel, it's not me. So that being said, on with your reading, Libra. We will do the traditional Celtic cross. And this is the Morgan Greer Tarot, my little tin deck. And the clarifiers will be with the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. And we'll just get a few clarifiers. We'll get maybe 4 clarifiers. Two from the top, 2 from the bottom of the deck. And since this will be for August, which will be heading into the last quarter of the year, last 4 months or so, I will be doing Adoring Virtue's Angel Answers card, just as a treat. Center of the reading, the here and the now. Oh, perfect timing to watch it all burn. I don't mean that. It is perfect timing to start over, to reevaluate. The Temperance card, it is the card of, I believe, Aquarius. And the Tower has no zodiac sign set with it. It's is just kind of a standalone major arcana, but they are both major arcana, so universal energies. This is a card of patience. Nobody really likes that word, but it is a card of patience. It's a card of divine timing. It is a card of, you'll notice the feet of the angel are one's on the land, one's in the water, kind of walking between two worlds, changing phases, as it were. And then it's crossed by the Tower. This is a kind of a dramatic looking card. It's not scary. You have to remember about the tarot and the Tower in particular. You have all of the elements. You have your water, you have your air, you have your fire, and you have these wonderful lightning bolts. It does have, it's a little faded here, but there is a little bit of earth underneath the Tower, but it's a very, very thin layer. You can kind of tell I've used these cards kind of well, but there was at one point a little bit of dirt there, a little bit of earth there. And it is built on shifting sand. This is a tower that is built not to last. So if you've been holding on too tightly to something, If you have been uh, trying to prop up a situation that just is not working, it is time to let whatever that energy is go. Be it a job that's no longer fitting your purpose, no longer making you happy, if it's a relationship that is no longer feeling healthy, it's time to let all of that go. It's for your better good, Libra. Base of the spread, Queen of Cups, plays into this a little bit. Since there's water elements in both of these cards, she's got this lovely calm water here. She is my empath. She is the top of her suit. She is the companion to the king, obviously. The top of the water signs are very emotionally intelligent. They know how to control their emotions. They're not erratic. They're not dramatic people. If they know how to control them, they're not the drama queens that some of the lesser suits are. Sometimes the page, sometimes the knight. This is somebody who will know what they feel and know how to react appropriately. So you might be even dealing with a water sign, Libra. I know that's not traditionally something that a lot of you enjoy doing. You are more that intellectual energy. But sometimes you really have to sit in that emotional energy, that intuitive energy. She is an empath, or this particular card represents empathic powers, where you really do have to trust your gut. And again, if something's been telling you, this isn't really working for me, you might want to listen to that. Immediate past, oh, yeah, the broken heart. It is a card of past hurts. It is a card of healing. I don't know if my camera will focus on it very well. But while that heart is stabbed, the bleeding is just about running dry. And it's actually already dried on these other two swords. So it is a card of healing. The sun is out behind the storm clouds. So it is a card of beginning to put things back together. Again, this might not have been the biggest shock in the world when this starts to fall apart. So this is something that may not have been 100% unexpected. Top of the spread. Yeah, the dancer, the juggler. This card is the Two of Pentacles. I think it's actually listed as coins in this deck. But Pentacles, earth energy, tangible energy. This might be main job, side hustle. So it is something, it does speak of balancing and juggling, being of two minds, a little bit of a bittersweet emotional activity. He does look quite nervous. He he is looking off to the side. He is kind of aware of what's going on around him. So it doesn't have these two coins inside this little infinity tether here. Does not have his complete focus. His eyes are off to the side, so he's not even concentrating very well or very much on what he's physically doing, keeping all those plates spinning. He's just kind of going through the motions. So he has this nice calm sea behind him. Whenever I see birds in a reading, and this deck is full of birds, I think freedom. But they are kind of off the coast. They're a ways off. So but they're coming closer. So freedom is on its way. He's going to be able to put down these coins, these discs, and divide, and no longer have to divide his attention in the future. All right. Immediate future. Speaking of the future, emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups. We have the cups here, and we have that ace that single cup being held by the two people. This is the happy, healthy home. This is, and home doesn't have to be where your toothbrush is. Home could be where you have found your soul family, where you have a really satisfying job that really speaks to you emotionally. It fulfills everything. You'll see this beautiful rainbow and the very calm. This is actually two rivers here. So it comes from this way and then off behind this little hill. So it's a joining. I'm not sure if you'll be able to pick that up in my camera. But this is actually a confluence of these two rivers. So it's an emotional joining. So something, perhaps you're beginning a new relationship or beginning a new phase in a relationship, be it romance, be it relationship with your family. It speaks of healing. It speaks of a coming together. Okay. And we have what is in your environment here. Another 10, another ending. And that's something that we have to talk about too, is that 10, those endings. It's the end of the suit for that minor arcana. So it does speak of an ending. And I do like the fact that you have both of these. These are the two most positive endings. We have the secure, that all of your tangible needs fit, all of them met, and we have all of your emotional needs fit, set and filled. So these are your environment. We have this 10 of discs, 10 of coins, but you'll notice it does come to a literal end. Like, you're not getting into that door because that's a chapter that is set aside. It is finished. So it is not really to be seen as kind of that happily ever after. It's just the beginning of the next chapter. So yes, you don't have to worry about paying your rent anymore, no longer have to worry about financial issues, no longer have to worry about any type of tangible insecurity. So those needs have been met, which obviously makes you feel a ton better. Let's talk about this guide. How many major arcana is this? Three? Three so far? This might be something that's a little bit off. He's the Emperor. He represents the sign of Aries. So this might be something that is coming, just the beginnings of, because things are falling apart. Things are coming to an end. So this is the new start. He represents Aries, which is usually, at least in Western astrology, springtime, April-ish. So this might be the beginning of the next cycle. But it may be 5 or 6 months out, 10 months out, depending on your where you are and where you're watching this. Oh, and a fourth major arcana, the Hangman. This is your hopes and fears of being stuck. And I know, Libra, that is not, you're all about balance. You are all about equilibrium. You are all about no drama. So this might be the new perspective, the break, the pull back from the situation that you need to, because this is a lot. This is a lot of jostling. This is a lot of movement. This is a lot of endings. So this might be the break that you need. You might be hoping for a new way of looking at things, and I think it's coming. Overall outcome, the Devil, letting go. This is all about, and it's another major arcana. Represents the sign of Capricorn. So the work may begin closer to the new year, end of December, beginning of January. The real rebuilding, the real letting go of all this toxicity, all of this mess, all of this drama, all of this movement and jostling, which I know just it's just not going to work for you. That might actually begin in the beginning of the year 2022, and it it's about freeing yourself. You know, you were held down by the devil. You were being self restrained, but that's you're not going to get to any of this energy, any of these energies without letting go of this energy. And again, this might be something that takes several months in the works. If it is something legal, obviously that's not going to happen overnight. If it is separation, moving job, moving homes, you might not see any real progress until December, January, Capricorn season. But it has to start somewhere, and I believe it's starting now. And I think it's time to get that going, Libra. Let's see what your clarifiers bring. 9 of Swords, the sleepless nights, the overthinking. So yeah, I'm not saying this can't be difficult, and this can be very difficult. This guy in particular can be very difficult. Sorry about that, Libra. Yes, the overthinking, the up all night. So yeah, let's move on. 6 of Clubs, victory. Yeah, like I said, this is the energy that we're going toward. So yes, obviously a lot of positivity, that Emperor energy, victory after the battle. So after all of this, victory, letting go. 2 of Clubs, optimism. And the last one, King of Clubs. So there's a lot of kind of top of the suit energy. This is placing your inspiration where it will do the most. So he's the King of Wands. Could be a fire sign as well. But definitely the energy that you want to exude. Let's see what we have. Forgiveness. And isn't that what this is all about, is forgiveness? Forgiving yourself, forgiving the situation, forgiving other people. Just closing that door and saying, it's time to move on. And that may be where this energy comes in. You probably won't be able to see the expression on his face, but there it is. Just letting it all go. Just this great big end of the year woosah, I think. I think it is starting now. I'll leave it there, Libra. Have a wonderful August, and I will see you next time. Bye.